Aries, this is your spiritual reading for February 2018. I wanted to get myself comfortable. Okay. So, the first thing I want to talk about is this energy of the Tower. There is this Tower energy that is over you because it feels like everything that you have built, everything that you have stood for is falling down. You have to rethink how you do things. You have to rethink life. I feel antsy because that's what it feels like. It feels like, oh, I'm supposed to do something. But really, it's about open communication. It's about being able to express yourself in ways that you haven't expressed yourself before. Releasing that part of yourself. Exposing that part. And I'm hearing that it's really hard. That's a hard thing to do. It makes me sad. It's a really hard thing to do. And it's just like, I'm really trying. Please see that I'm really trying. Someone, please see that I'm really trying. There is something that you feel. There is something that you're intense about, that you want to explore, and you fought it for a long time. You may still be in that energy of fighting it because it just feels like you're going to be rejected, or there's some sort of sense of rejection if you let that part of you shine. But know that by not doing that, you're not being true to yourself. You're not allowing your truths to be exposed. And you have to understand that you can't blame others for that. You have to take that, the reality that you are in control of your own life. Like, that is the reality of things. That is what is true. Even in through all the confusion, you have to know that this is true. You have to go in your direction. It's important for you to go in your direction. Even though it may be lonely in your direction. By doing this, you are bringing light to your life. You're bringing light to the world. By being your true self, by exposing who you are, you're bringing that to the world. And that's the bigger picture. In the smaller picture, you just see that things are falling apart. And it's really hard because I feel like you're used to, or you need that companionship of others, whether it be friends or love or whatever. You need that camaraderie with others, and you're afraid that you're going to lose that by expressing yourself or by living in your truth, speaking your truths, because you're doing something new. But sometimes you have to be the one to expose the truth or say what others will not say, to open up the door to something new. Okay? You may also be having a lot of ideas and a lot of inspiration this week, or this month, excuse me, about life, about, I'm hearing isms, about life, about love, about career, just about everything. Like, things are coming to you, ideas, knowledge, but it feels very like philosophies. Things are starting to come together to you in your mind about the way things are. The wheels are turning. Your life is turning. You're changing. You're becoming something stronger, something better, even though it may be hard, because I feel like you're fighting with the energy of going back to old things, or back to old habits, or back to old ways, because that's where it feels comfortable. That's where you feel comfortable. So it's just really important for you this month to express, to express yourself, even though it may knock things down. It's like it's time for those things to be knocked down. So don't be afraid if it feels like things are out of your control. You know, that confusion. So I'm going to end with your oracle card. You have Yang in reverse, actually. And let's see. It talks about the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen and taking action. Be mindful of the tendency toward impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable circumstances or consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't because of fear. For life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration when making a move. So it just talks about doing what's true to yourself, not hurting others. I think that's why this card came out in this deck, to remind you that to come from a place of truth and a place of honesty and a place of diplomacy, and not a place of hurt or anger. But you do have to express yourself, and you do have to knock things down, but do it as passionately as you can, because I really feel like it's just important for you to take action in your life, but just to do it in a positive manner, but also reinforce your truths. Okay? Alright, so thank you so much for listening. I will see you next month. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye.